And Gil Scott Hand. What's happening, y'all? It's your boy, DC Curry. DC Curry, I want to say, is in the building. But we ain't in no damn building. Because Bo Peep had a bright idea. So it's DC Curry on the patio. You're listening to DisRace. DisRace. Well, our motto, our philosophy is no hate,
no fear,
but no fear. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away.
And we ain't never running.
We do no running. Respect all.
Fear none.
And fear none. I got my main man, Bo P. I usually call him the brains of the outfit. However, due to his actions today that have us out on the patio of the club, I can't say that. But there he is, the black box to my far left, Bo P.
Hey, man, thank you for that supervisor.
He's in a low chair like he belongs. He's the lowest life of the group. You're like Dennis the Menace, man. Oh, you had this bright idea. I spent money on that studio, man.
I know, man, but I thought I'd bring you something new, DC, something engage you.
I know, but I mean, you know, I'm not into surprises, man.
I know, man.
When we showed up, the door was locked. I didn't know if you and Will was in there having a pina colada or what. I mean, pina colada.
I'm not gonna talk about the surprises you throw it on me. I ain't gonna bring that up now. We're gonna talk about surprises.
I got my main man, Bullhead to my far right, Muslim expertise.
Well, damn, what's going on?
I got my main sportsman, just got back from the draft, and I guess his mama won't get no new house, because he didn't get drafted.
No.
Brian Harper.
Hey, what's up? Always winning, never losing.
Brian was at the draft rolling with the big boys, man.
Hey, man. Hey, what can I say? It's a blessing, man.
Went out with T.O., went out with who else? Kim Kardashian meet you up there?
Well, you know, those guys wasn't there, but it was a couple of name droppers, if I may say, up in there. But it wasn't those two, but it was a couple of heavy hitters around.
I ain't mad at you, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, I'm proud of you, man. It's good, good to know you.
I was shocked that Kansas City could hold both of us, considering I was there and you was there too. I was shocked. Kudos to Kansas City to hold on for both of us at the same time.
In Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes' time. We're going to talk about it in a minute. His little brother in a little hot water.
A lot of hot water.
I got actress extraordinaire, producer, community activist. I've pledged some canned goods for her can drive for the community. Somebody in the community. Who is it, JJ?
So it's 5 different organizations, non-government funded organizations that we're donating to.
And I pledged some money for that. Ladies and gentlemen, all dressed up. Don't ask me about her business. It ain't none of your business. But I am curious about where she going. Dressed like that. But God bless them. Ladies and gentlemen, Sister JJ.
I'm here.
DC.
Thank you, DC.
It ain't no sun out.
It's Bible study.
That's right.
That's right. Bible study on Wednesday night.
Don't y'all put that on the Lord's work. Don't y'all put that on the Lord's work.
Like that, they will not be studying the Bible. Even though somewhere in there it does say breast to breast. But I know what the pastor will be studying if she go in Bible study looking like that. But I ain't mad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to report all you Trump supporters, he got something new to add to his resume. Rapist.
Dang.
Right.
I mean, he's a racist. He's a rapist. What else? What else is there?
I mean, you gonna stay with
a lot of money to somebody.
$5 million to E. Jean Carroll. He raped her at a department store.
Yeah.
I'm glad she got it too. Even though I got my questions. I mean, that's a touchy subject, that rape thing. But I just can't imagine her now hollering. All she got to do is holler.
Right.
You're in a department store.
But
now, I'm glad they got him. I don't care if he didn't do it. I'm glad.
He told you years ago, just grab him.
But I just think it's too easy for say that happened to me by a woman to say that with no evidence. There's no video. There's no no other alibis or nothing. It's just my word against your word. But your word, something you said years later, proved that what I said could have happened.
That's one way to look at it.
Just grab them.
Now here's another way to look at it.
Yeah.
Would you take Donald Trump's word against her? Would you take Donald Trump's word against Mickey Mouse? Would you take Donald Trump's word against anybody?
Right. His word has not been
his
credible.
word against no damn body.
His word not been credible in the past. I understand.
She picked the opportunity moment to make her claim.
I agree with that. I mean, that's in the case of Bill Cosby, 40 years later, you talking about the women talking about they want to help somebody. However, and I know I ain't right for saying it, I'm just glad he went down, man. I'm just glad he went down. And then how ignorant can you be? In the deposition, the man was talking about when he did the video with the guy talking about when you a star, you can just walk around grabbing pussy.
I mean, he said it, so I don't know why we're so surprised.
He reiterated it in the deposition.
Yeah.
And said, that could be good, could be bad. What?
All right. You can do what you want to with
the
him.
lady, you ever seen a situation where you wish you were the reporter? Because I wanted the lady to say, well, your daughter got a pussy.
Right.
And can anybody just grab it?
Right.
And you talking about that woman wasn't your type.
Right.
But he said that was his wife.
On the Howard Stern show, you bragged about your daughter's ass. So is your daughter your type?
Right.
Would you grab your daughter?
Right.
He probably would.
Now look at that.
Hey, look, man, he probably would.
She probably said, he ain't my type either, but he got money. So she probably wasn't his first choice either.
All his wives saying that. I mean, just look at the guy. Now you take Tom Brady. You talking? I'm just naming white boys out there. Tom Brady. I mean, he appears to be an attractive guy. I've heard black women, talk about how attractive Bill Clinton is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoever looked at Donald Trump
and said he's attractive
and said, "Now that's
a handsome
what I'm
man."
looking for right there.
No, they was looking for the money.
All of them looking for the money.
Yeah.
All of them looking for the money. So I ain't mad at her about that.
Right.
And then the idiot. I mean, Donald Trump. He just a damn idiot, man. He's an idiot, man. Then he said she wasn't his type, and they showed him a picture. And he pointed at the woman
And said, that's my wife.
and said, that's my wife. And they said, that ain't your wife, that's the woman that accused you.
Yeah, that's the one that accused you.
Well, the picture
she ain't my type either.
He said the picture blurry.
He said she ain't my type either.
I need some glasses.
He get his ass shut.
He said she ain't my type either. I just married that heifer, but she ain't my type either.
And rape is, I don't know.
She ain't had nothing.
I guess the worst crime in the world, I guess, is murder. I guess. But I would think rape got to be right up there in the top. Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah.
Which one do you think is
That's
worse?
a simple
Rape
crime.
or murder? I think murder is worse.
Murder because it takes away your right to live.
And then rape
is right behind it.
And then rape, rape right up there. At the
You got to
top.
live with it.
Right up there.
Rape and child molestation
Yes, all of
put up at the top of the list.
Right.
I put them on the top because you still got to live with that for the rest of your life.
Now hold on, DC.
Yeah, but that ain't, murder, you ain't living no.
Hold on, DC.
No, and that's what I'm
Is that
saying.
mic on? Yeah, go ahead.
Look, if you gone, you gone. But if you still here and you got to deal with that trauma every day.
Yeah, but I'd rather be dealing with the trauma than gone.
No, his mic in his nose. That's the problem.
Huh? Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'd rather be dealing with anything than death.
Because you ain't dealing with nothing.
Right.
with
Yeah, you get no chance at redemption when it comes to death.
But that's 10 commandments, right? So someone who's broke get robbed is different than someone who has a lot of money get robbed. He gonna just feel the same pain as a murderer or a rapist.
Say
If
that
you
again,
lose
bro.
everything you got,
Say that again.
there's
Now.
10 commandments in the Bible. You said
It's
one
10
is
commandments,
there's
yeah.
10 commandments. But a person who's rich and a person who's broke. If a broke person get robbed,
Yeah.
he gonna feel the same pain as a person who's a billionaire who get robbed.
He should feel worse.
Should feel worse.
Because if a broke man got $2, he get robbed and they take one, that's half of everything
Half
he
everything
got.
he owns.
If a rich man got 10 million and he get robbed for $100,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna
Yeah.
hurt him.
But the pain is the same. When you know what I'm saying?
No, I disagree. Pain ain't the same. The trauma might be the same.
Trauma may be the same. Okay.
But the pain ain't the same.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay. I feel that the trauma the same.
But what you saying with regards to rape and
shock
murder?
of it, to the rape thing you're talking about, a rapist should be, he's violating someone's privacy and their life, and yes or no. So he's worse than someone who murders. A murderer sometimes.
He's violating his.
He's taking
a murder sometimes.
He's taking
not personal. What I'm saying,
he's taking a lot of amount of security within yourself.
No, I'm saying from rape is personal, but a murder sometimes can be shot from across the street.
That's true.
You don't know, it's random.
Gotcha.
But rape is like stabbing somebody. It's personal.
Right.
Yeah. You should be.
I think murder is top though. I mean, no matter what I got to deal with, I think I'd rather be here dealing with it.
Right.
Dead, not
Than dead and gone. But rape got to be a close second.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Rape got to be a close second.
Right.
So
I never thought about it like that.
He gonna appeal, but right now he owed a woman $5 million.
All right.
God bless.
I mean, most people, if you look at it, like if somebody, especially if we're looking in the terms of a woman, if somebody lose their life and they're gone, but you miss them. I mean, you can't bring. There's nothing you can do to bring your daughter back. But if something happens to a young lady and they rape them, you know, you hate it for them, but at least you can try to keep them and try to reestablish their mental or something. But when somebody's like kidnapped and taken away, you never see that person again. I think that's way more traumatic. Okay, they kidnapped, but we was able to, like Lacey, the young lady that was missing for a lot of years. You know, she got raped, and her and her friends got raped for years, but later on they came out with their lives and stuff. So unlike when some of these people go missing, they end up killed and the family gets no closure. You just see it, don't do anything. But when they found a Lacey girl, yeah, she got raped, but she's rebuilding her life now.
That's true.
Matter of fact, Brian, were you watching Lifetime this weekend? I saw a movie like that on Lifetime this weekend. It was called Cleveland Abduction. These 3 girls was kidnapped by this guy for 10 years and kept them in bondage
in Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
I didn't see it, but I remember when it was in the news.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing. They really just took that story from them.
Yeah.
And since this show is DisRace, no hate but no fear. I think I mentioned this once before in the show. You know, you talk about social disparity and stuff. I cannot think of, and I talked to my buddy who's a judge, and he said, you know, DC, you right. I cannot think of a case. I'm sure there's been one somewhere where a white man has been convicted of raping a black woman.
Right.
And y'all?
No, I can't.
I don't remember one being in the news. I don't remember it.
But
now you know it's happened.
Yeah, we know it happened. They just don't put it in the news out there like this.
Came to is when, I forgot how many years ago it was, when those white guys raped that little white guys raped that little black girl. But it was held to get a conviction, but they did get a conviction.
Okay, so that's one.
Many years ago.
That's one.
Like in the 40s or 50s.
But that just
99
goes
to 1.
To show the disparity, you know, as far as racial justice in the justice system itself.
Yeah.
But speaking of abductions, Bo, y'all see where The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Disney has cut ties with The Rock because he's under an indictment for kidnapping.
What?
That's new.
Who he kidnapped? Kevin Hart? You gonna do this next
As
movie?
funny as it may sound, that might be feasible, you know.
He can't kidnap Kevin Hart.
How come he can't?
He did not kidnap Kevin.
Hey, look, Bo might be on to something.
You know what?
No,
you know
he
he
did
got
not
that
kidnap
look like, you know, get in the car. Okay.
I know Tyrese kids wish he had kidnapped them. They say Tyrese was in court the other day. He behind $640,000 in child support.
Jeez.
I watched Tyrese on the stand talking about, come on now, she don't need that kind of food. The court done ordered you to pay. He behind.
Choose your baby mama wisely.
And $40,000.
That's funny.
We got to do at least 2 more Fast and the Furious movies then.
That make a married man wear a condom with his wife.
That make Nick Cannon lock up there. That make Nick Cannon lock down. I'm done. Can you imagine if Nick Cannon finances crashed, how much would they come at him at for child support?
Oh man, and let me tell you something, man. Just a numbers game. I don't want to throw no mud or nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me some of them women at some point. I don't give.
They gonna want more.
Is to him. They gonna want more.
They gonna want more, man.
They coming at him, bro.
They coming at him.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I think he up to what now? 11 children.
Well, I
thought it was 11.
I mean, he got a football team and somebody on the bench.
Right.
And he got the tour system just waiting every year for that.
And these ain't even Mariah's kids.
He said he got one on red shirt.
What he got is a 10 baby mama or 11.
I know that's not including Mariah's kids. So I'm gonna say probably
2 with Mariah.
Yeah, got 2 with Mariah.
So just the odds. And Sister JJ, I'm not. You know, I'm anything but anti-woman. But you find me 10 women that gonna go along with that bullshit.
Right.
For an extended period of time, you got to be out your mind, man. Right. 1 or 2, maybe, you spend enough money.
But you ain't finna find 10, nope.
Oh, some of them gonna go ape shit on his ass.
Yeah,
and they plotting. They're some plotting right now.
Women are not going to go for it because one woman going to get jealous of another woman and you spend more time with one person's child than the other. Then the best way to get back is the money. Or if one look at the other woman, she feel as though she look better than her. Why now I need money because I need a BBL. It's just
you heard it from a woman. I didn't say it.
Hey, DC, can I think about the disparity in this, right? I have a friend. His mother was a single woman, no husband in the house. She raised 14 of her own and adopted 3. So how is it that a man can just drop them off and a woman got to take care of all of them? Can we speak on that when we come back?
Mama's baby and daddy's maybe.
Right.
Babies.
But can we think about that?
We'll be right back. You're listening to DisRace.